Hello and welcome to BrainBooster. You're about to discover how to get a girlfriend by becoming her obvious choice, so the girl you like chooses you over all the other guys chasing her. There's no wishy-washy bullshit here like be more confident or talk to more girls. Start using our 20 proven steps right now to attract the girl you like and make her your girlfriend. So let's begin. Number 1. Stop trying to get a girlfriend. The first step to getting a girlfriend is to stop trying. Instead, go into every new interaction you have with women expecting nothing in return. You'll be surprised by how not giving a shit about the outcome makes girls chase you. You see, most guys will do everything they can to please girls into liking them, but guys who couldn't care less about impressing random girls stand out like a rose amongst thorns. Women want a challenge, so when a guy comes along who isn't afraid to speak his mind and disagree with women, it shows he's a guy worth talking to. Number 2. Make her notice you. Wear items of clothing and jewelry that attract women and start conversations. Leather jackets, jewelry and tailored suits are a great place to start. You could even go as far as getting that tattoo you've always wanted. Anything you can do to mix things up from how you present yourself will work wonders at attracting a whole new wave of female attention. Number 3. Get ready to approach her. Before you approach her, get rid of any other excuses that are stopping you in your tracks, for example, assuming she won't be interested in you if you've never had a girlfriend. Limiting beliefs like that will get you nowhere. Here's how to rewrite some common negative excuses with positive reasons to take action. For example, it's no use talking to her, she won't be interested in me equals I should go talk to her, she looks bored. She's out of my league equals I wonder if she's cool enough to hang out with? This will help you approach girls you like with positivity, and you'll naturally become an extremely attractive guy to be around. 4. Approach her with confidence. Now that you're ready, it's time to approach her. Smile, relax your body language and approach in a non-confrontational way like you do when you're in Walmart asking a shelf stacker where the butter's at. As you talk to her, watch that your vocal inflection isn't too high and annoying like you need something, for example when a beggar says, "Excuse me, can you spare any change?" No one can stand needy requests from strangers they've just met, especially "excuse me." That's a big attraction killer right there. Instead, use a neutral or downwards vocal inflection. If you have a voice like Vin Diesel, then you're in luck. As you're talking to her, make sure you keep smiling and lean a little backwards so you're not all up in her face. Hold eye contact and tell her why you simply had to come say hello. The best way to do this is with a genuine compliment. 5. Give her a genuine compliment. Tell her exactly why you approached her and be as specific if you can. Use the first thing you noticed about her that attracted you. Perhaps it's her cute smile, her dimples, or if you see her a lot, maybe this time her hair is tied back for the first time. If she's a stranger and you meet her in the day, "Hey, I know this is random, but I just walked past you and thought I have to go back and talk to that girl." But if you meet her in a bar, there's no need to mention any awkwardness. Just hello or hi, I saw you from across the bar is enough. Number 6. Tease her. Teasing is the easiest way to create sexual tension between you and a girl you like. Start teasing girls on a regular basis. For example, if a girl says she likes cats, you can say, "Wait, you're a cat lady? How many cats do you have?" If it's more than 9, we're not gonna work out. In the split second it takes for her to realize you're just teasing and not insulting her, she experiences a massive feeling of euphoric relief. That feeling is usually accompanied by laughter and maybe even a punch on the arm for you if you're lucky. The more you tease women and give them that little tension to relief high, the more they'll become attracted, because when you fearlessly tease women, it sends them a subconscious message that your genes rock. It shows her you're not afraid of risking confrontation and that she can rely on you to stick to your beliefs and tell the truth. You're a protector, not a pushover. Opportunities for teasing will happen naturally when you stick to your opinions and stop fake agreeing with women to please them all the time. Always be looking out for cute things she says or does so you can point them out as being cute or funny. Number 7. Focus on her for conversation. Listen to her and make her the main subject of your conversation. You'll create countless opportunities for teasing her and you'll never be lost for conversation topics. It's no secret that girls like guys who listen to them, so give her what she wants, your ears. When the focus is on her, you leave much less room for error from your side, plus it gives you plenty of opportunities to tease her since she'll hand-deliver material to you on a silver platter. As soon as you disagree with something or find something she says cute, you can say, "I don't think you and me are going to get along," or something to that effect. She'll walk away from the conversation thinking that guy was so much fun when actually all she was doing was talking about herself. But remember, you mustn't let her walk away until you get her number. Number 8. Get her number. When you feel like the conversation has reached its peak, make your excuses for leaving and get her number. Even if you're in a bar and she's not going anywhere, it's always good to walk away for a bit to go join your mates and give her some space so she rejoin her friends and tell them all about you. Chances are later in the night she'll come find you again and you can take things further. This is what's known as the push-pull effect. It's always important to pull back a little in any fresh interaction so she doesn't get worried you're never going to leave. To get her number, simply hand her your phone and tell her you'll text her. Number 9. Ask her out on a date. Don't try to achieve everything in one text. Build her curiosity, comfort and excitement about meeting up with you first, then ask her out on a date. An easy way to naturally steer the conversation towards a date is to insinuate the idea of a date first. Perhaps you meet her in a coffee shop and she's a coffee addict? You can then mention some new boutique coffee shop that's opened up in town. Then simply put the two things together and suggest it's time you go check out that new coffee shop together. For example, texting has its own set of rules and etiquette, but here's a few important pointers to keep you on track when you're texting a girl you like. Send it and forget it, don't overthink things. After you text her, go about your day and don't double text if she takes ages to reply. Keep it positive. If your text doesn't make you smile or LOL, then don't send it. Be playful. Texting is for flirting and setting up dates, not for deep or boring conversations. She wants a lover, not a friend. End the conversation. Always end the conversation when it reaches its peak. It's better to leave her on the edge of her seat than push things too far and risk becoming her text buddy. Number 10. Where to go on a date. Choose a location that is relaxed, informal and has activities you can get physically intimate with. Avoid dinner dates for the first date. They're awkward, expensive, and way too formal. If however she insists on dinner, then make sure you either suggest splitting the bill, or say I'll get this and you can get the drinks after. If she's big on equal rights, she won't be able to say no. So what kind of place is good for a first date? Zoos are great because you never run out of conversation topics and things to do. She'll grab you when she sees a cute animal or a scary one, and after you've seen dozens of different animals it feels like you've traveled the world together, so there's this distorted sense of time like you've known each other for ages. Get involved in feeding the animals, giraffes, elephants, and goats. It's a hell of a lot of fun, and if she's comfortable around you she'll grab you a lot, which feels amazing. Other great locations for intimacy include hookah bars, bars in general, arcades and 10-pin bowling. Cinema is okay for a second date but not for a first date. You can't talk, it's awkward and pretty tormenting because all you can think about is making a move, and if nothing's happened by the time the credits roll you walk out feeling like a lead balloon. Number 11. On the date, start by complimenting her. Women can spend hours choosing a dress, putting on makeup and doing their hair for the first date. She's done this all for you. Don't forget to show your appreciation with an honest compliment. Wow, you look amazing. Number 12. Have high expectations. Having high expectations of people communicates to them that you are high status and not a pushover. This is incredibly attractive to women because it shows her you respect and love yourself. You are sure of yourself and adamant about getting what you want. A great way to reveal this attractive trait is to call her out if she's late for the date, for example. She'll respect you more for it and make a mental note to never do it again. She'll probably even make up for her lateness with a kiss later. A high-value male will also be a true gentleman and treat a lady like a lady and be respectful of others. Help her sit down, open doors and overdo it in a chivalrous way. Show you care about her and others by tipping waiters or bar staff. To get respect, you must earn respect. Number 13. Conversation topics to avoid on the date. Avoid these 7 conversation topics on the date at all costs. The main reason these 7 topics are so destructive is because they kill the mood and spark debate, not chemistry. Talking about exes or girls who've slipped through your fingers. If you're negative about past experiences with women, you'll sound bitter. If you're positive, you'll sound like you're still pining for someone. In either case, it's best you avoid talk of lovers lost completely. Bragging about how rich you are, only gold diggers want to know how many cars you have. Quality women will see bragging for what it is, a shallow way of proving yourself to please people into liking you. Complaints about your job, any talk of work is usually boring and negative. Oh, and keep any resentment for your job to yourself. No one wants to hear it. Religion, don't go there unless your only objective is to become a celibate monk. Money, save it for the bank. Instead of money, talk about your goals in life. Politics and hot topics lead to heated discussion and debates. Do you want to debate and fall out, or do you want to gyrate and make out? See what I did there? Negative and toxic relationships. Again, don't bring drama out with you on the date. Leave talk of toxic relationships in the trash can where they belong. Where do you see this going? First dates aren't about signing contracts and locking down the future terms of your relationship. They're about living in the moment, so save questions that put her in an awkward position like, what are you looking for? Number 14. Make her like you by being yourself. You may not realize this, but the reason you've been stuck with how to get a girlfriend is because you are not yourself around the women you're attracted to. Let me repeat that. You are not yourself around the women you're attracted to. We've addressed a lot of things that turn women off, and one of the biggest moments you've probably is that you've always been trying to please women into liking you. You've avoided confrontation, you've avoided teasing, and you have never felt comfortable about expressing your true burning sexual desire for the girls you're attracted to. Now that you finally understand this, the seas will part, water will turn into wine, and you will walk on water through the leggy gates of heaven and into the land of milk and honey. Number 15. Flirt with her physically. Once you stop worrying about the outcome with every girl you meet, relax, and actually have some fun, physical flirting will start happening naturally. Earlier I recommended date locations that organically create opportunities for physical contact. If you're worried about a girl's reaction to you touching her, start with these baby steps. Brush something out of her hair, but purposefully graze her neck with the back of your hand. If you're sitting next to her, rest your hand next to her nearest leg and touch her outer thigh with your little finger. High-five her and lock fingers for a split second, then release her. Playfully hit her on the arm or lightly push her away from you whenever she teases you. If her reaction is positive, you can increase the time you touch her. If her response is negative, then pull away and try again later. You'll know she's comfortable about physical contact when she starts giving it back to you, like leaning on your arm, grabbing your hand, playfully pushing you, etc. These are all clear signs she's both comfortable around you and, most importantly, attracted. Once you're damn sure she's flirting back, it's time to seal the deal and release all the sexual tension with a kiss. Number 16. Make a move and kiss her. Women want to be overwhelmingly desired, not rationally considered, so as soon as you start reading the signs she's into you, it's your job to make a move and kiss her. Here are some other signs to look for just to be sure you won't get rejected when you make your move. She plays with her hair when she's talking to you. She keeps looking at your lips. She laughs at all your jokes, even if they're not funny. She leans in closely to hear you speak, rather than you leaning into her. Trust me, these are all bright green lights. She wants you to kiss her. When you make your move, don't force it. Let it happen when there's a brief pause in the conversation and you're both gazing into each other's eyes. The way to know when the moment is right is when you're both smiling, you're in very close proximity to each other, maybe even already touching, and her eyes quickly dart down from your eyes to your lips. Even if she rejects you the first time, she'll respect you for having the balls to try and will probably accept your advances the second time you try. That's the thing, a lot of guys give up after getting rejected the first time. This is a classic rookie mistake, because she probably did want to kiss you, but you either read the moment wrong and forced it, she wasn't prepared, and it took her by surprise, or she felt uncomfortable about kissing in public. Whatever the case, you'll get better at reading this situation the more times you try. Number 17. Do not try to lock down another date. At the end of first date, kiss her on the cheek and say, "Tonight was fun, we should do it again sometime." Keep her hooked by making her wonder what you mean by sometime. Women want a challenge just as much as we do, so don't give too much away, especially in the early stages of dating, otherwise you'll kill the thrill of the chase and she'll quickly lose interest. Number 18. Keep her hooked between dates. Keep her hooked between dates by not always being available, making her wonder about you and flirting with the future. When you're too available and text her back immediately every time, it'll make her think you have nothing else going on in your life. Although she may appear upset or pissed at you, she secretly does not want you to put her first, especially when you are only sort of dating and not invested emotionally in a relationship yet. For example, the less available you are, the more curious she'll get, and rather than answering a girl's questions matter of fact, you should aim to respond in a playful way that keeps her curious about you. It was incredibly fun putting this "How to Get a Girlfriend" guide together. I hope you get a lot of value from it and use it to get the girlfriend of your dreams. Rome wasn't built in a day, so if you're serious about getting a girlfriend, you have to get your priorities right, because your main concern should not be about how you desperately need a girlfriend. If you enjoyed watching the video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Thank you very much for watching. To view more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and don't forget to press the notification bell.